Hello again, everyone. We're here for a quick deck tech. This is Jimothy the Blue, and we like going through and finding interesting decks amongst the 5-0 list. And this is day one of a new meta after the unbans and bans that happened on the 16th. These are the people who managed to go 5-0 in the slew of energy and Hollow One decks, which I believe will end up being the top decks of the format, and so far are dominating. When Faithless Looting got unbanned, I think a lot of people thought things about immediately thought of things like Dredge, Goyo's Vengeance, maybe Persist. But definitely Arclight Phoenix was one of the ones. And usually Arclight Phoenix decks typically we're trying to also play blue and Demi Lich, maybe Thing in the Ice, things like that. This person said, no, you know what? I'm going to use Arclight Phoenix in a burn deck. This is one of the simplest mana bases you've ever seen. 15 basic mountains and a couple of the draw lands. Faithless Looting and Finale and Light Up the Stage are and Manamorphose for kind of card advantage with Bedlam Reveler at the top, so to speak. And then you got your 8 1-drop prowess creatures and then your 4 Arclight Phoenixes. Lava Dart can also play from the graveyard, but besides that, Phoenixes are really all you're trying to actively discard with your looting. The one Finale is a fun one, especially later in the game. But between Gut Shot, free Lava Darts, and Manamorphoses, it's probably pretty easy to get the 3 instants and sorceries cast in order to trigger the Arclight Phoenix back from the graveyard. And obviously they all power up your Swift Spears pretty quick. I love a Lightning Bolt deck that also gets to play Gut Shot. This is pure aggro right here. There's not a whole lot else to say. Obviously they went 5-0. So maybe this is all you need. This is on the cheaper end of decks, right? You know, Phoenixes aren't crazy expensive. Swift Spears are relatively cheap. I'm trying to think of what's the most expensive card in the deck. Probably just these the lands. But the sideboard, you got your Blood Moons, right, to punish those greedy mana bases. The Dragon's Claws for any other aggressive deck, right? It triggers on your spells as well as the opponent's. I like the Leyline of the Void, right? You can afford to kind of mulligan a little more aggressively. You have a pretty consistent deck against decks that are all in on Graveyard. And Rending Volley, right, can't be countered and hits white or blue creatures. Obviously, there's a lot of white creatures in the Boros lists and occasional blue creatures as well, but out there in Modern. But for the most part, this is probably targeting white cards, and it's a 1 mana spell that does 4 damage at instant speed, which is nice. The one of Braid, I might play some more artifact removal. Meltdown is pretty great. Shattering Spree, Shenanigans. There's various things that work. I feel like you might want a few more, but this probably kills decks pretty quick. So you're not too worried about interacting with the opponent. You're mostly worried about just getting them dead fast. And the fact that they managed to go 5-0 against all these Guide of Souls and Ocelot lists is probably to the fact that Gut Shot, Lava Dart, and Lightning Bolt can all remove their pesky little life linkers, and then they can't gain life and make a bunch of tokens. So if you like being aggressive, you like basic mountains, this might be the way to go. Hope you enjoyed. If you the link will be in the description. If you want to see me play it through a league, let me know in the comments. Hope you have time to like and subscribe. Don't turn on notifications; those are annoying. Have a fantastic day.